Okay, this is wild. The amount of things that have happened in my life where the universe knows. Like, the universe knows, bro. Like, stick with me here because I'm about to tell you a story. What happened today? This is just one example of something that's happened many times, especially in the past year or two, where the coincidences are just too strong and they happen too, like, aligned, where it's just insane. There's no way that coincidences happen like this. And this is just one other example that happened today. I was out at the park, right? A guy randomly, I'm like laying on a bench, right? I go walk around the park, I walk all over it. I'm laying on a bench just chilling, enjoying the sun. I get up to walk away and this guy kind of walks up to me. He's like, hey, my name's Ethan. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, oh, I just saw you chilling, whatever. And he talked to me a little bit. He handed me this note and I just grabbed the note and it says strong flame on it. And I'm like, all right, like, what's this about? And he was like, does that resonate with you at all? Like, do you feel anything with that? And I kind of sat for a second. I was like, strong flame. Like, right off the bat, I don't know necessarily. Like, I guess if I had to go off of what it just makes me feel like me. Like, I just feel like over these past years, I've thought that about myself, that I have this strong fire within me. That's how I describe it, right? There's this fire within me for truth, for speaking, for sharing, and just fighting for what's right and understanding what that fire is and just, what it entails, right? Of being that type of person, being a truth seeker, being a truth speaker, and just having that fire within you and that expression and that passion within you. And we just started talking and he was like, oh yeah. And he started speaking with me. And I think he mentioned something about Jesus or whatever, which I told, I could tell pretty quickly he was religious. And I was like, I'm not religious or anything, but like Jesus and, what happened to him and his teachings, and the things happened into his life, going out to the desert, realizing the things he realized. I think it's similar to things I've realized through my meditations and through my life. I think if he was here today, we'd agree on a lot of things. And basically we had a chat. This isn't the main thing, but he agreed and was like, yeah, Jesus had that fire within him. And I was like, yeah, he did. I think he did. And he spoke the truth and he was persecuted for it. Like, they freaking killed him because he had that fire within him and he was speaking the truth. He was speaking the word of God, the word of, the oneness source God that is all, that is us. That's what I've come to believe, that we're all one, we are all God, we're all source, and it is within us and we've just forgotten. There's reasons for that. Anyway, long story short, he handed me that strong flame note, right? I go about my day and I was like, all right, that was random. Like, that was kind of cool. It was interesting. I made a connection. I ended up connecting with him. Like, that was cool. That was sweet, whatever. And then just now, literally just 2 minutes ago, I get a message on my phone from my TikTok, one of my TikTok videos that I made, and a woman commented on a few of them. She liked me, started following, liked me, liked the video I made, the initial video that kind of blew up recently, liked a couple more of my videos, sent me a message and was explaining things like, oh, this is what I see. Thank you so much for speaking. I want to share. And I was like, yeah, please do. Like, what's your perspective? Whatever. And we're just starting to connect. And in the message, she's like, oh, this flame that you have this flame and it's very strong. Like, keep burning, like keep going, man. Like, don't ever stop, like universal friend or whatever. And I would just stopped and I sent her a message back and I was like, this is unbelievable. Like, the amount of things that have happened like this, where I was like, someone just earlier randomly gave me a note that said strong flame. And we had a discussion about how I have fire within me and it's about speaking the truth and talking to people and trying to reveal the truth and following that path. And then she sends me a message saying, you have a strong flame, you have a fire, like, keep going, keep burning. Like, people need to hear this. Like, you're speaking the truth. I can tell whenever something is really the truth and there's not really ego and not all this BS that's layered on top of it. Like, someone's just really getting to the matter of fact. Not saying it's perfect or anything like that, but just trying to speak truth as best as that person can. And said a fire, said I had a fire. And I'm just like, this is just, it doesn't seem that significant, I'm sure, to other people. There's crazier stories out there, but these things have happened in even bigger ways, even more coincidental ways, where I'm just sitting there and I'm looking up, at the universe. It's like, God, universe, you are funny. You are funny. The things that happen that are so far beyond coincidence is insane at this point. And I know better now at this point that there is some type of all connectedness and knowledge and wisdom and just something there that makes me, the best way I can describe is the feeling, it makes me kind of chuckle, right? It makes me feel like the universe is right there over my shoulder, kind of looking over at me, do you see me? Did you see that? Did you see what I just did there? And I'm like, yeah, I saw what you just did there. Why are you doing that? You're funny, you're great. And I know, to me, the understanding is to remind you, I'm reminding you, right? I'm reminding you to remember what this reality really is, who you really are, what you should be doing here, what your purpose here on this earth is. That's what it is, right? It's a little peek over, hey, remember me? Remember the conversations we've had? Remember the connections we've made, right? Remember these things you've realized? Well, Here's another little reminder. Keep going. Here's your little bit of encouragement. Like, you're doing the right thing. Keep going down the right path. You're good. So anyway, it's random, but I just want to share because it's wild. The universe is a trip, guys. Absolutely just, it's unexplainable. It's just like beyond belief. It's nuts.